set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They try right side here. Gurley.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Todd Gurley.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Isaiah Simmons on the
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 48-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
Prescott from the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former Cowboy, Byron Jones. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
They'll take over.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
A run for the 3rd-time 1,000-yard man, Arian Foster.
Number 23.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Patrick on the tackle.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question the confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Being chased out left. Incomplete.
Jackson on the keeper.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Jackson. That one complete to Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Buying time to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
No score after one on EA Sports.
With no score.
3 buds. Hey, alert 48.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
By Steve Atwater.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete.
Pass.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Incomplete.
Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll hand off to Foster. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The tackle made by
Playing as a
Jalen
3-4
Smith.
front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got Smith here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Jackson's pass.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Check 52.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, they'll run off Gurley. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Second
From the
and
25, here's 2nd and 6. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain
He
there.
was brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Gurley, hand off left. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
It's 4th down.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down.
But sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
To throw is Jackson. To throw on 3rd down. Under pressure here, and down he goes.
Lamar
Jack back at about the 43-yard line.
9 yards.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
That's good.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Prescott on 1st down. Flushed. Oh, Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Fields this way up at the 17.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Foster. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 20. 10, touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown,
Arian Foster, 63 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching it point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's Gurley. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
On the carry.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
That's good.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brought down.
Hey, when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down now, it's Jackson, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6-yard pickup.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Todd, 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after
Jackson
the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
A first down carry for Foster. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Jackson from the shotgun. And he almost intercepted it.
Jackson's pass.
They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been there first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass, and everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. They'll try and punch it in with Foster. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from Park. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Arian Foster, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have taken the lead.
His kick is
But he
good.
decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor. It's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On first down, it's Gurley. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Down at the 39-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
I'm coming. There we go, kill. Check.
He's back to throw.
It's on field.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his health. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down one is tempted to go for two. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. You see some fans holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have a little bit of time here to get the field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Their own 34-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 12 yards there and a first down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Again, he finds an opening. And down to the 27-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, also a first down.
5 more yards.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. On the handoff, it's Gurley. Down right around the 25.
Todd Gurley on
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Bo Jackson, the ball carrier.
They need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. They run again with Jackson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
The field goal.
They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you.
At the 34-yard
Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Bo Jackson, the ball carrier.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end, Gonzalez.
That's good for a Patriots.
Play action now, Prescott. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Adams, 49 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
Is good.
Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Joey slide out to kick off after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Gurley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He's across
11 yards there, 1st down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
A gain of 2.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
He's brought down.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
45, 46.
And to give this time to the tailback. And
Todd
tough
Gurley,
sledding.
the ball carrier.
He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
36-yard line.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They try right side here, Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
J.J. Watt.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Patriots 7, Cowboys nothing.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a give running left for Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dallas.
An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez.
They're not even trying to do anything.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
14.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey slide out and kick off after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Complete. Smith has it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Made by Steve Atwater. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, Prescott flushed out right. His throw incomplete. The veteran Andre Johnson, the target on that one.
For number 8,
incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. They'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Handoff to Todd Gurley.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
A gain
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Now it's Gurley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
On the carry.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run over and tackle him.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Todd Gurley.
We give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
The ball carrier.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, defense, switch.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Touchdown.
Todd Gurley. As the first half is winding down, and the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Butker now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
On the coverage.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
54, going to 54. Line 33, check Mike 33. You must be dreaming.
Final play of the half, Prescott. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Rod Woodson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And his kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Brought him down.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now Gurley. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and
Here
goal.
comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Todd Gurley taking it in. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A first down throw for Prescott. And going deep for Hill. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
Intercepted by the
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called. In our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 23. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's third down.
Third down, it's Prescott. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Bobby Bell in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Here's Hill on the return. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
The Patriots take
that will
over
come the offense as they take over.
At their own 43-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Dak Prescott.
Khalil Mack. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Brings up third down.
And Prescott, his third interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Intercepted by the
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Bell able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Switch.
Throwing, Prescott. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards of the completion, and now they face 3rd down. Back now in Foxborough.
28.
It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Pass.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he barely gets it out of the end zone to the 1. What a disaster. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. 87 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Patriots are back within a score.
Patriots.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when the team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. And coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 83% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
Coming up to the line, they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now,
4 yards
I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd.
They'll try and pick up the 1st with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. Well, the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
No gain.
As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Butker's kick here is good.
Kick is good.
And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
31.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Kill. 47. Here we go, 47. 33.
Prescott to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time.
Intended for
And it's
Tyreek
3rd
Hill.
down.
Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Rod Woodson with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time,
they pay me extra for
And
this.
he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
From 17
Harrison
yards
Butker on
out.
for
And the
the point.
Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Kick is good.
And that rushing
Makes the
touchdown
score
is
Cowboys
4th, puts him just
38,
one shy
Patriots
of the
21.
NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to
Harrison
get to that
Butker is set
record
to kick
and
off.
even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own
New England with a
29-yard
first
line.
down as they begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. It got his man complete. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Andre Johnson, 71 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
The Patriots.
So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion. Here's Prescott. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboy.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Forrest Buckner.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
4 yards.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking with those big behemoths starting to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
20-yard line.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Gurley.
Taking it in from the 20. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score. Our home team 7. Visitors nothing. Harrison Butker is
now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And his throw here is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this run?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Gurley, handoff left. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Cowboys 7, visitors nothing.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
46. We got 3. Here go 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That's going to be caught by Judy. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Jerry Judy.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Oh, boy.
It's a pickup of 6. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Todd Gurley,
give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
3rd and 5.
47.
To throw is Prescott. And on the catch, it's Andre Johnson. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Touchdown,
Andre Johnson, 43 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Good. Makes the score Cowboys 7. Visitors nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
1st down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 36, 36. Check 37, check 37.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson.
Number 26,
Jamal
Adrian
Adams
Peterson,
coming up from his
carrier.
safety spot to make the
Jamal
play.
Adams there on the tackle.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Covered by the Cowboys.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on your quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you...
And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 46 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Forced out to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
I can't help but laugh, and the only reason is anytime the backup breaks a big one like that, he's going to be hard to deal with in film, wanting to know why he's not getting starters carries.
That's what he's thinking. Great carry there. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuff from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the second try.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line for the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they locked it really well.
On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Prescott from the gun on third. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you could forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And 9 at their 48-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. There's Prescott. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Jackson. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a nice nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's second down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
49.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Jackson now. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Complete.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Result is a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Results in a first down.
Jackson on 1st down. That's complete. It's Bell. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 3-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
The tackle made by
Joey Bosa in on the stop. They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Again, they run with Gurley. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
He's checking. Crash.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Carry.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 24 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
The ball carrier.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They're running with Gurley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They try right side here, Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
To Todd Gurley.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now a give running left for Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score our home team 21. Visitors 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it, and they have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
He's back to throw. And he's got Lockett. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now is Jackson. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Intended for
George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Jackson to throw. And he is across and in for the score.
Touchdown.
And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
Get him. Shoot. Middle.
Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards. And that'll set them back 5. Gold to add the extra point.
After.
And we may very well be headed to overtime.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier. Nick Bosa on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team...
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
1st down and 10. At their
the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
To George Kittle.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Results in a 1st down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
For George Kittle.
So third down coming up. And Charles, I guess the question for me, where does four down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you've got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams. I think anything under 4th and 5, they're thinking about going for it.
Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
Fourth down.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Of 14. And a first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete to George Kittle.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Complete.
That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
Pickup. Brings up second and
to throw
goal.
again on second down.
3-yard
Jackson
line.
being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Smith. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. About a half yard from the end zone. Third and goal. Now it's Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal.
And goal.
So they say forget the field goal and the lead. They're going for the win in OT here on fourth and goal. They'll run for it. Peterson. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. He's normally a sure thing down here, but Peterson denied near the goal line. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He's going to have the first down past the 20. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
Todd Gurley
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
at the 41.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that one. Who knows?
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This is Johnson, he's got it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No. Bang,
On the handoff, it's Gurley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
At the 15-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Gurley,
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Check, 55 to Mike. 47. Come on, QB, come on. Watch.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Bobby
A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 34-yard.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for it, both inside and on the perimeter.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Play action, it's Jackson.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Jamal Adams.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chiefs.
They run on first down with Jackson. Oh, spinning away. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. On second down, this is Jackson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Third down.
He can run for it, and he will. And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 25-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down, Chiefs.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down
on the stop was Aaron Donald.
No gain on the play. Brings up second
on second down. It's Jackson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Jackson, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And
they'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
To Reggie Wayne.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He gives to Gurley. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Bobby Bell on the tackle. A 6-yard
ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the 30 on second down, Prescott. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
And 1.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
I'm only going to be able to carry it so far.
31, and he will score.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check
Jackson from the shotgun. This complete to Lockett. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
Lockett.
A huge play there right off the bat. 57 yards.
First
From
and
down
10
at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
And 7.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Kickoff for Dallas.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sends his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Intended for number 80.
But instead, 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Check 31, check 31.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it,
It's a gain
brought
of a
back
yard.
memories of doing all those
And
pursuit
it's
drills to
third
make sure
down.
you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
Number 80.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
34's the right, 34's the right. Kill.
Now Prescott on fourth down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. What a great start. You get the points on the first drive of the game. Now here you get an interception. Look to add to your lead.
And I just wonder about the strategy that we saw coming right back at them. Yeah, they're down, but I felt like they were pressing it too much. They didn't need to play catch-up this early in the game, and it ended up costing them.
Well, now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Peterson, the ball carrier. Jamal Adams there.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Cowboys 7. Cowboys.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Jackson. That one complete to Elliott. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Cowboys.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Jackson will throw again. Flush to his right. And he's got locked.